For me, it's another opportunity just to show to the people what I love to do. You know, it's not only a sport for me; it's a way of life. So it can be anyone. Maybe I fight another guy. I don't really take care. The only for us is like a good moment to present to the world. We love the sport, so we want to continue show it to the people, and I appreciate it. People love what I do. So that's what I see for that day for that fight.
Urijah is a great fighter, a great name, number one. Number two, you know, he's very physical. He's a wrestler, very explosive, very fast.
I love this guy. This guy, he loved the same thing like me. So go there and fight each other is, you know, two guys who loving the same thing. We prove to the world, and we do a beautiful sport.
Of course, you know, Ivan's been out for 3 years. He had a dislocated knee, tore his PCL, ACL, far worse than what happened to George. And it's a credit to him that after only one tune-up fight, he's back in UFC. Now he's fighting Urijah Faber again, you know, after a 3-year layoff. And if people don't know what that kind of injury is, it's a crippling injury. 90% of people don't come back from an injury like that. They never play sports again. It just goes to show what an incredible athlete Ivan Menjivar is.
After his injury, he had a lot of stuff on his plate where he had, you know, full-time job. It's tough to train with a full-time job because these athletes, their full-time job is fighting. Ivan had a full-time job and had to train on the side. So for Ivan, I'm really impressed with the speed, the power, and the strength that he's put on in this training camp. And I'm excited to see what he can do against Urijah Faber, who is a good measuring stick when it comes to the best fighters at that weight class in the world, and guys that are going to test you physically in a fight. You're not going to get a better guy who's going to test you than Urijah.
But Ivan's he's very strong mentally. You know, he takes things day by day. He's an incredible human being. You know, after getting injured, you know, he had a serious injury to his knee. He started a family, got a job. He didn't go into a depression whatsoever. So for him, he takes setbacks very well. You know, he's a very positive human being. It's a rough life. You know, there's ups and downs in fighting, and Ivan's one of the guys who wore it the best.
Ivan has shown me a lot of progression in his training here, which is, you know the adage, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Is Ivan's been around a long time, so you've seen these guys like Rampage, Crow Cop, all these older guys that are in the UFC for a long time that had success back in the day. Ivan had a lot of success back in the day before he got injured. So the fighters don't evolve, and the sport catches up to them, and they end up losing at some point. Whereas Ivan is making adjustments. You know, he's getting stronger. His conditioning is great. His work ethic is great. He's a devoted athlete.
Ivan, you know, he really lives in the moment. You know, he's just enjoying himself. He's enjoying the journey. He doesn't think about, you know, getting the bonus and, becoming champ. He's the kind of guy who just takes fight by fight.
Ivan's a huge underdog in that fight. So it's not like he's a huge favorite and we're going to test him out against a highly conditioned and powerful athlete. He's an underdog, but I think he's going to match up perfectly when it comes to technique, size, and strength.
I know Faber, he moves a lot. He does, and the way he fight is fun to see. It's fun to fight against guys like that. So my goal is to make him fun, fight me too. So we're gonna have, you know, punch each other, have fun, and play and punch elbows, and it's part of the game. We are the ultimate athletes, you know. So I try to be the more professional. Nothing about anger. Now I just want to go there. He's ready, I'm ready. So we're gonna just clash and have fun.
Ivan's first fight with Urijah Faber was actually a very, very close fight. The first round was very even. I think Ivan had a slight edge. He got one takedown in the first round, so he had a slight edge. Second round, again, very dead even, and there was a point where they collided heads. I don't remember if it was an elbow or a collision, but Urijah got a huge gash on his eyebrow, huge gash. And this fight happened a long time ago. Urijah fell to the ground, fell on his butt, and Ivan went to kick him. When he kicked him, though, he missed the kick. You know, he just kicked him right in the arm. He didn't hit him in the face. But the cut started bleeding, so the referee thought the cut was from a kick, possibly. So he put Ivan in the neutral corner. He took Urijah to see the doctor, and the doctor said he can't continue. They disqualified Ivan. I asked Urijah if it was the kick that hit him in the eye. And he said, no, it wasn't the kick. The kick hit him in the arm. It was a legal kick. It just made like a, you know, kind of a weird sound, and everybody, because it was so quick, everything happened so fast, it looked like it hit him in the head, but it actually did not. So Ivan is getting his rematch now in Anaheim.
Yeah, this time I kicking for real. But no, first, honestly, I'm still like a professional fighter, like a professional athlete. I don't want to go there just for because it's a job. It's like no, I go there because I want to make a beautiful job. You know when you go work and you just sit in your butt in the chair and just doing like that's what I did last time, and I don't want to do the same. You know, I wanna this time I go there and just fight for real. Even if I'm gassed, I'm gonna continue put myself and keep going. If my hand is broke, I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna release myself, you know, like an artist. Go there, make a beautiful art, and then when you finish, you say, if I lose or I win, I don't care. I wanna see after the fight, I wanna see the people face, and they go to say me. The people in the crowd, they go to say, we loved your fight. If the people say that, I make my job.
I don't think Ivan ever gets personal when he fights. You know, it's just another fight. It's just another opportunity to get something good in life, and that's how Ivan is. You know, he's a very positive human being. He's one of my favorite fighters. He's one of the biggest role models I had in my life. Because whenever something bad happens in life, I always think, you know, I always think about Ivan. You know, he's such an inspirational guy. He always finds a positive. He always finds a way to turn it positive. And for me, he's a great inspiration, and he's a great example to all the younger fighters coming up. Whether things go, you know, one way or another, he's always going to see the positive.